This week on Sailing Safar, I have a sunrise spinnaker sail. I make a fast passage downwind. I explore some caves. And I introduce my older brother Liam.
Hey, hello folks.
In the days leading up to this departure, I'd fully replaced the standing rigging on Safar, which will feature in a future episode. But for this passage, it's basically a shakedown sail as we head to Gibraltar, where I can test my rig tune out along the route. So we've departed Alicante. We're on our way. Where to? I'm not quite sure. End goal is to get to Gibraltar. Not quite sure if I'll do that all in one hit or if I'll drop anchor maybe on the way. You see at the moment there's no breeze. Very, very flat day. So the engine's on and that's doing all the work. Really hoping, I think tomorrow it does fill in a bit more. So we should be able to sail tomorrow. But yeah, in the meantime, I think it's just going to be a sunbathing day. Take it easy, do a few boat jobs. Got the fishing rod overboard as well. So going to see if I can actually catch myself a fish this time. Waiting for wind can be quite frustrating. And I can't imagine what sailing through the doldrums must be like. But with a bit of patience, the wind began to fill in as the afternoon wore on. So it's almost the end of daylight hours on our trip down to Gibraltar. We've had a sort of a range of conditions, I guess, but it's mainly been pretty light. And then on the nose and a little bit on the beam, we managed to get the kite up for a bit as well, which helped. But we are back to engine now, and just sort of coming through a small fishing fleet, and this seems like the perfect opportunity to introduce my other brother Liam.
Hey, hello folks. Oh, subscribe and like to Sailing Up Late. I'll probably do a for that.
Well, so alright, it's your first passage on Safar. How are you finding it at the moment?
Oh, the skipper's a good cook and the passage has been light. It's been very nice being on board from the coke. Fishing has been very successful. Yeah, it's good.
Okay, let's cleared that up at least. Liam's an accomplished sailor, having worked for companies such as Sunsail and Hugo Boss, and has a career working on boats spanning nearly 2 decades. This is his boat, a Fantasy 37, which I hope to pair against Safar in the future. So it's day number 2, and the sun is just starting to rise. Had low wind overnight, so done a lot of motoring. It's just starting to fill in now, so on a sort of broad reach. Just put the spinnaker up. Just starting to make good speed again now. Probably 4.8, 5 knots, which is good. Liam's just gone down for his nap. We've done like 3-hour watches this evening or last night. I don't want to go straight into 4-hour shifts. I think it's easier to transition in gradually, so we do 3 hours, and then if we sail through tonight, then I'll swap it and we can go to 4 hours then. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty easy. Nothing exciting's happened. Still trying a look at fishing and still not catching any fish. It's probably a good job I did actually do food provisioning, otherwise, yeah, we'd be going hungry. Not quite happy with the trim of the main. Obviously, after redoing the standing rigging, I think I might have a little bit extra, a little bit more bend in the top of the rig than I had previously. It's just flattening the main out a bit too much. You can see that there's not a lot of bend in those in the top 2 battens, which are the I say longitudinal parts of the sail that you can see come across. Safar's a fully battened main, but certainly the very top batten looks more like a broomstick right now. There's absolutely no shape in it. So I suppose I could try easing the batten a little bit. That might improve the shape, or try take some of the bend at the top of the rig, and then that should also add a bit of extra shape to the main. But I think I just need a good bit more wind and proper sail, and I can really see what's happening, how well she's pointing up, how much weather helm, those sorts of things. Yeah, for the moment I'm just enjoying a nice beautiful morning spinnaker sail. If it stays like this for the rest of the day, I'll be a happy man. I know it's not a race, but when 2 boats are going in the same direction, it's like a gentleman's race. We've got I don't know if you can see it, there's a 12-meter boat on AIS over there, and we are just pulling the miles on him now. Re-rigged the asymmetric, or the cruising chute, to bring it further over to windward, because the angle wasn't so great, and we couldn't really carry it because we were sailing too deep. So I've re-rigged it now off the spinnaker pole, which isn't fantastic because the pole's not very long, but it's definitely allowing us to sail at like 160 degrees to the wind, and yeah, we are pulling the miles in on that guy. Yeah, so for an old boat, it's doing pretty well. We're also keeping a catamaran at bay at the moment as well, which is also kind of cool. Safar's a beast. What are we doing, Liam?
sailing along the coast of Spain.
Oh yeah?
Well,
That doesn't look like a symmetrical spinnaker.
no, it doesn't, because it's an asymmetrical spinnaker that we're flying on a pole at an angle to make it go dead downwind, such as this.
Is it working?
It needs to be filled. What's the speed we're doing?
We are achieving 5.2 knots.
What's the wind speed?
12 knots.
Not doing too badly then.
So the wind's picking up now. I've just got rid of the spinnaker. Gone for a wing on wing setup now with the Yankee. Yeah, it was just getting a bit overpressed now for the kite, so I thought we'll give Safar a bit of a break and go for something else. We're still making great speed, still sort of punching about 7 knots at the moment, so all is good in the world. During the night and throughout the early hours of the morning, we experienced a whole wide range of conditions, from lulls of no wind to gusts of over 25 knots appearing at random. Throughout this, we also had lightning striking around the boat. As you can see from the look of my face, I wasn't too impressed. During the passage, we came across a lot of ships that weren't anchored but were moving very slowly. I can only assume they were killing time so they could arrive in port as per their schedules.
So we are still underway. Gibraltar's coming up to 20 miles away now. Done a lot more motoring than I thought we would do on this trip. We've only got around about 12 gallons of fuel left. Other than that, it's been pretty calm and peaceful today. A lot of thunder and lightning. I hope I managed to film some of that last night, but who knows. Yeah, what are your thoughts then?
Well, there was a bit of sailing done yesterday. Had a good day. Too much downwind all the way until evening when we didn't. And then it was motoring.
How about the fishing? Has that been successful?
Oh, it's been very successful. Tried 4 different types of lures, all with no success.
So my knowledge of fishing is very limited. So when I bought the rod and the lures and everything, I had to try speak broken Spanish to get what I needed. And so far, out of every passage I've done in the last month, I've had probably 2 bites, but both time it's either broken free or on one occasion I did actually lose the lure as well. It's a shame. I was really confident we were going to get a tuna today though. I can only assume we haven't because there's actually no fish around. Maybe the med is dead.
Maybe. But we've seen fish. They all looked like they were trying to get out.
I think, yeah, we've just probably just using the wrong stuff.
During our approach to Gibraltar, I thought I'd take the opportunity to take a nice family photo I can send to my mum. Although me and Liam have been to Gibraltar on multiple occasions due to our career as seafarers, we've never really had the time to explore, and top of Liam's bucket list was to head up Gibraltar Rock and see the view from the top. That's definitely a cave.
It is cave-like. Jason McMarrow was here. Never give up.
That one sounds who like comes out with pens and graffiti material.
Goat's hair.
I've got a bag, but it's basically just sun cream and a GoPro.
1969.
Pretty cool.
Oh, nice read.
Yeah, I don't imagine it would be a lot of fun to carve one of these out. I don't suppose you can dynamite things. Just blow out on the side.
Through it,
I guess it's siesta time. Not quite the fearsome reputation that they have.
Well, it's certainly deserved.
Right, mate. Some leaves.
Man, if I joined you.
I would not get that close. So, how did you find the rock?
It was pretty good. I liked it. There was a lot of baboons and The bar was excellent.
The bar was good, although I brought this rather nice backpack. I did not bring any water or anything, so after a fairly hot, pretty sweaty walk up the rock, yeah, a refreshing San Miguel was pretty good. Did you learn anything about the rock?
I've learned that the Barbary monkey's been here since the sailors brought them over originally. That fact I may have made up myself.
Alright. How about something about 500 people?
Oh yes, there was 500 Spanish soldiers decided to make their way up a shepherd's path. 501 because there was a shepherd, to which they were met by the British and just asked to surrender, which they did. Jolly decent of them, I thought.
There we have it.
Because they got to the top after having walked up and needed a drink.
True day. Certainly glad to have gravity on our side for the trip down.
What did you learn about today's experience, Morgan?
In future I should pack water for adventurous trips out.
Indeed.
And then over there in the distance, right in the corner, is Safar. Looking close to the rocks. I'm sure it's fine. I hope. After Liam departed and flew home back to his own boat, it was time for me to pack up Safar and then begin planning my next adventure. If you enjoyed the episode, then don't forget to give it a like and pop me a message down in the comments to tell me what your favourite part was.